Here's how to manage structure placement with RunnerTrack. Structure placement is handled by a structure provider. By default, the track controller is assigned with a built-in provider, which places structures in rows across the track and spaces them based on the range. And if your track configuration contains multiple structure definitions, the system selects them based on their weights and sizes, automatically giving you procedural variation at runtime. However, you might want more control on placement. And for this, RunnerTrack lets you create custom structure providers. For example, the package includes Sequential Structure Provider, a structure provider that iterates through a list of structure definition IDs to select the next structure in order. It places single structures across the track, but still spaces them based on the range. To use it, assign that provider to your track controller and add Sequential Structure Provider module, which lets you define the structure sequence in the spacing range in your configuration. So let's create a sequence with two different obstacles, keep the spacing range as default, and assign the track configuration to the track controller. Now press play, initialize, prepare and start the track, and as you can see, the structures follow the exact sequence we defined. An alternative way to control placement is to include predefined structures on the tile using structure presets. Presets lets you define several patterns, each with its own probability weight. And each pattern contains one or more layouts, which define the exact arrangements of structures for that pattern. This gives you the flexibility of scripted segments, while still allowing procedural variation when multiple patterns exist. Also, structures placed to presets are not affected by the structure provider implementation, meaning that here, Sequential Structure Provider will not impact the presets. So now, let's set up some patterns. One with a weight of 1 that shows the first obstacle, and another one with a weight of 1 as well that shows another obstacle. So basically, this tile should display either one or the other obstacle with equal probability. On the track configuration, only set this tile as active for better results. Now press play. Initialize, prepare and start the track. And here, you can see that the structures are placed on the tiles based on the presets we defined. And that's it. Now that you know how to set up structure providers and structure presets for your track, you know how to manage structure placement with RunnerTrack.